Hi guys, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel and to another Sims 4 speed build. This is another video from my archives, I guess you could call it. This is one that I found, a bit like my tiny spa, that I found back in my February builds, and I decided that I really liked it and I had a lot of fun with this apartment, so I was going to edit the video and do a voiceover for you. We are back in the world of eco-living, and again, this is all prior to the Growing Together expansion pack, so if you don't have the new expansion pack, you don't need it for this apartment, although looking at this, you do need the bathroom clutter kit, I believe. So, we are in Stonestreet Apartments, number 4 this time, so it's different from the 2 eco lifestyle apartments I've uploaded recently, which I will pop up in the top corner for you in case you want to do those. There's the eco one and eco family apartment and an influencers apartment, I believe. They are both in the other apartment block. So this is the one that's on like the left of the map, I believe, in the like nice little neighborhood up in the top left corner. This apartment was actually harder than the others to figure out the floor plan, and the reason for that is it's like square. And I hate squares. I hate square rooms, I hate square apartments, I like little bump outs and corners, and I had to kind of create that with the floor plan, which was really difficult because it's actually quite a sizable apartment. It's really quite large, and looking back at it now, I actually think this might be the kind of room that you could fit sort of 3 bedrooms into, and so I might re-renovate it in another save file and try again, maybe. You can see I just spent a lot of time messing around with the orientation of it. I kind of wanted the kitchen to be tucked away in this sort of open plan area, but then it didn't quite fit and I couldn't sort of make it work. So I ended up flipping it entirely on its head, putting the kitchen and the dining space over here, and then having the living area sort of where it is. In my head, I guess this was a single sim or a couple and a teenager. So the bedroom is quite a girly, boho-y sort of vibe, and I think that was kind of what I was going for in there, but everywhere else is very sort of these clean, modern, well, eco-y kind of, you know, this is just what I kind of imagined this apartment would work with. And it was a bit fun trying to get this one up on the gallery because, as you can see, I have put the fireplace, the log burner there, as it is in my mind, on a diagonal with a platform behind. And there is a fence separating the flooring from the kitchen and the living room. I haven't put it in yet. I do go with I believe it's the diagonal tile flooring from Eco Lifestyle, and then I use like one of the small invisible fences to just block it off so it looks like it's supposed to be separated. And obviously when you upload apartments to the gallery, they have to go up as one big room with walls deleted. So I did keep that in mind, and I did delete one of those fence pieces and one wall behind every door. So when you place it, you will just have to replace it. The only thing I didn't delete was that little platform just behind the fireplace, mostly because it didn't need to be deleted, in all honesty. It doesn't affect the build. It's not like the platform is part of a room that's going to change the way sort of the build operates, so that you need to know it's there. So if you just place it, all you will end up with is that little triangle, which you can just then select and up the platform, or you can just leave it without it. I just like the way it sort of blocks it off. So yeah, this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. And I was very impressed with myself that I managed to fit in both a bathtub and a shower. And you can see me here now going into my gallery, and I'm just grabbing a Playtested sim to go in and just test that the toilet and the bathroom actually works, because I did have to kind of scoot the toilet and the sink, oh my gosh, the sink over. I had to scooch them over a little bit to try and sort of get everything to fit, but it does work. And this is the fencing you can see there that separates the flooring. That's better. The fencing that separates the flooring, I have deleted just one of those, so it does register the entire apartment as a room. I complain about this every time I upload an apartment. I really wish they would change it. I actually think, coming back to this was the first bathroom I decorated after this kit came out, and so yeah, I kind of went a little bit OTT with it. I actually remember doing this bathroom now because I really liked this little shelf. I've never sort of done it a couple of times now, but I hadn't previously ever really thought of doing something like that. But I did it now. You can see now we've moved into the main bedroom. I kind of have an obsession with the shade of green. I'm realising I used a similar shade of it, if not the exact same shade, in my eco-family apartment build as well. But it's just such a good colour, honestly, and I love it so much. And I love this little nook over here that I could use for the closet, like this big open space. It felt very realistic to the space as well, that they would have like this whole wall that is largely useless for the most part. I don't really know what else you would sort of put over there. It's a bit close to the door for the bed, and for the flow of the room, it works really, really well. And so I used all of like the Dream Home Decorator stuff here, as you can see, all the modular pieces, and put them all together. And yes, I do have a little desk over here in the corner. It kind of doubles up as a bit of a vanity when I get the clutter in there. And you'll see I tried to sneak a TV in and I couldn't make it work, so I just kind of gave up. I didn't know if the TV would function the way I wanted it to, if it was on the wall over the desk, like if they would be able to like lie in bed and watch it. So I just kind of gave up on a TV in here, although there is one in the teens room, which was fun. I don't normally put them in bedrooms, and especially not teen rooms. So you can see here I'm turning this into like the makeshift vanity now, with like the nail polish and the hairdryer. And I do put a mirror behind it as well. And I just really like this room as a whole. I really like the colours, and I like the hanging lights either side of the bed. That's not something I do very often. So yeah, I really like how that one turned out. You can just see the mirrors gone there. It felt very realistic that the desk in the bedroom would perhaps be the kind of thing that, you know, it does double up as both, because I did put a laptop on there. So like maybe she picks up the laptop, puts it on the bed, does makeup. It just kind of seems like that kind of thing that would happen. So yeah, this is probably one of my favourite larger bedrooms. And yeah, I really like it, and I'm obsessed with this teen room as well. It's like, it's cluttered, it's fun, it's very boho-y girly, and I really love the swatch of the bed that I used, which is this wicker one here from high school years. I think I do change the rugs as well. Oh no, I layer them. Yes, so I layer these 3 different rugs, and I think the effect of it is really nice. This seems like a very individual, personal sort of room, and I really do make the use of every inch of this room, although it's relatively small, I would say. It's a 4x4, and I normally make my teen rooms a slight bit bigger than this. But this was what I had when I had done the floor plan, because I wasn't sure when I did the floor plan who was going to live in this room, whether it was going to be a kid or even if it was going to be an office. And so this is like this cluttered, messy space that I imagine would happen, you know, with a teenager who doesn't have all the space in the world. And again, you know, she's using her desk as storage for like makeup and jewelry and, you know, all of that stuff. And yeah, this is the point when when I was looking for a bookshelf, I ended up going with the TV bookshelf and moving the wardrobe over and putting the tiny living one in here. And I really liked that. I felt like that was quite a realistic thing that a teen would have in their room. Like they would have this shelf with the TV on. Maybe they sort of begged their parents for it because they don't want to be stuck in the living room. And yeah, and then I created this gallery wall on the side as well. Yeah, you can tell I just used the bathroom cluster kit, that it just come out because I used the light switches, which I'm pretty sure I have forgotten to use in every build since, although I keep looking at them and thinking about it. So yeah, you can tell that was the cool, cute little novelty that had just happened. I really like the colouring in here as well, like the pinks, the purples, the blues. It's not really, I tend to kind of stick to one colour and then just kind of go, but this one is a really like bright and in your face kind of room, which I really love. And I loved how well this little side poof from the tiny living pack, I believe it is as well, how well that matched with the bed, like the blue on the bed. I think that came in so well. And you can see I'm going through using my obsession of the Desert Luxe curtains. They're just so versatile, and once again, I am pleading with the Sims team to give me more curtains like this. More swatches though, please, and more nice, you know, poles, like the little curtain like things at the top. More of those, please. I'm coming back now to the kitchen to clutter up. Sometimes it feels like, looking back at this, that my kitchens are cluttered sort of very similarly. And then I look at the other bits and bobs that I use and I realise that actually we don't have many variations of things like chopping boards or like the knife racks or the utensil racks for the walls, and pans as well. We've only got the one that hangs sort of like overhead, or that one. It would be really great to have like not to give The Sims any ideas, because I know that as well they've just announced 4 new kits and not a lot else. But that's a discussion for another day. Like, I kind of really hope that one of those kits is a kitchen clutter kit with just like more stuff like that, because it's been very samey for a while, and even though we've had a few bits, it really does just feel like it's the same old stuff that just ends up going into kitchens. And yeah, so if they are listening, that's what we want in a kit. If we must have kits, give us what we want. I was kind of hoping for a new game pack, but you know, that's just me being greedy. Anyway, yes. So I'm just going through now. I'm putting the lighting in. Like I said, this is available on my gallery. You will have to redraw the walls. My gallery ID is EmmaHart121. It is under rooms, not lots. So you will have to do that to place it. And yeah, if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. I have tons more speed builds for The Sims 4. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.